let's get to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Welcome back again, everyone. Welcome to the final episode of how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So in the last episode, I showed you guys how to orient all the edges on the last layer. So usually, like I said before, it's the opposite color which you're solving initially, and you build your way up and you solve your opposite color. Now, all that's remaining is this huge jumble mess that you got left, which you can easily mess up, but don't worry. As long as you follow the steps I showed you, I'm confident that you get to this step as best as you can. Once you finish the whole patterns up, you actually require a final layer that you need to solve with one algorithm. You gotta finish it all from this to this. Well, it's easy. You see, you just solve it with an algorithm. All that's left is you permuting all the edges in its last layer. How do you do that? Well, you gotta learn how to identify these patterns and how to execute them. So how do you solve these? Well, I provided you guys some algorithms here that will actually provide you how to move these edges and corners separately. Unfortunately, they're in sets of 3 and they're only going to move one way. So if you're going to solve these edges and corners, you're going to have to repeatedly cycle through these over and over until you get them right. It'll be a little bit daunting, but as long as you know what you're doing, you can solve it in no time. Let's get right to the first algorithm I showed you. Hope you pause this and have a good memorization ability because it's a little bit of a tricky one, but I think you'll memorize it in no time if you visually see it. So like I said before, you can actually move these edges around. However, this is the one I'm going to show you guys. It's going to be a counterclockwise motion and it's going to be in sets of 3. So unfortunately, if you have to do it the other way, you're going to have to do it twice. Now let's get to it. R, U inverted, R, U, R, U, R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, R2. Let me showcase you guys on the opposing one. You see, this belongs here, and that one belongs here. But let's execute the pattern that only goes the opposite way. See? I have to do it a second time, which isn't a problem as long as you memorize the first pattern. Alright, let's go for the second one. I kind of forgot to put the inverted notions, but hopefully you remember this one. This is the algorithm that'll help you move how to move corners in sets of 3s in a clockwise motion. Your pattern should look like this. You should have these headlights, and you should have this set of block right here that should be able to help you how to solve this. Usually, you solve the yellow side on top and execute these patterns, but just for this algorithm, you're gonna have to solve the yellow facing you or your opposite color, whatever you choose. So let's do it. R inverted, D inverted, R, U2, R, D inverted, R inverted, U2, R2. What does the opposite case look like? Well, you still have this on your bottom left corner right here. However, the headlights are not on top. However, they're on the right side. Now, what if I perform this algorithm again in its proper place? You can see again, it's not going to help you solve it, but you will get the right case again. The headlights are now on top, not on the right side. So let's do it again. Now, I would finish right there, but I want to go back to an algorithm that I was talking about before. Do you remember this? You can identify it because you need to switch these 2 corners and these 2 edges right here. And these 2 little, I don't know, flaps are right here. Would finish right there. However, let's get back to this case I showed you guys before. You can see right here that there's this blue and red matching right here. However, this color is opposing this one, and these 2 edges are flipped. I showed you guys that there's many algorithms and that they all circle around, and let me show you that for now. Here's the algorithm I gotta show you guys. You can always pause it and take a good look at it, and always memorize it at your own pace. Alright, let's get to it. F, R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, R, U, R inverted, F inverted. Wait, this is a previous case I showed you, didn't I? So what gives? Did I just mess you up? Well, no. I actually happen to show you that this is part of a second half. You already actually memorized this before, hopefully. If you want to go with me, go ahead. R, U, R inverted, U inverted, R inverted, F, R, F inverted. Should be it for learning how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Now, it can be quite a challenge and very intimidating, but with enough practice and enough patience, you'll be able to learn how to solve this puzzle. Remember, turning it at every time and every second will only take you a longer time to solve it than just actually memorizing it. So make sure you always memorize everything, know what you're doing, and always plan ahead. Thank you for watching.